Hey guys, today we're talking about the mysterious death of Michael Jackson. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Michael Jackson, the famous Roman king of the world, died on 25 June 2009. The reason for his death was an injection. Michael Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, said that since last year, Michael Jackson was constantly being injected with propofol because Michael Jackson had trouble sleeping. Due to this injection, Michael Jackson died at the age of 50. Dr. Conrad Murray was arrested and was sentenced to 4 years in prison, but he spent only 2 years in prison. But the story is not that much simple, guys. On June 27, 2013, Michael Jackson's eldest son, Prince Jackson, in an interview said that Michael Jackson used to talk to someone on the phone and start crying. He would tell his son that he's going to be killed. Who did Michael Jackson talk to on the phone? I will go ahead and tell you. But Paris Jackson, the 19-year-old daughter of Michael Jackson, claimed last year that Michael Jackson had been murdered, and his whole family knew that. He said that Michael Jackson often told him that he would be killed soon. Michael Jackson was also the businessman, and it was the biggest problem in his life. When one of his movies was released and it went well, Michael Jackson became rich. He didn't want to spend the last part of his life in poverty like other decades. So he invested all his money in buying a company called ATV Music Commission, which included famous band songs, which was extremely valuable, and Michael Jackson became the owner of thousands of lions. He had become a powerful figure, but then Michael Jackson started doing something that the powerful people who controlled the music industry did not like. Michael Jackson began to do a lot of good things from the purchased music catalog that bested the music industry, and it wasn't good for the controlling power. Everything was going well for Michael Jackson, but then a company called Nano Sony Music contracted and offered to merge Sony Music with Michael Jackson's ATV Music in return. Sony Music was willing to pay millions of dollars to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson accepted the offer, and now Sony Music gets the right on his half purchased songs and vice versa. Sony Music also took the responsibility of promoting Michael Jackson's songs, but after some time, a war started between Michael Jackson and Sony Music. Uh, Michael Jackson felt that the Sony Music wasn't promoting his songs properly and is lying to him that his albums are no longer selling because Sony Music wanted to dilute Michael Jackson's final apology. So they also sell 50% of the shares to Sony News. And this is where the destruction of Michael Jackson's life began. At the same time, there was also a case of child abuse on Michael Jackson, in which Michael Jackson had to pay $20 million in the court and settle. Michael Jackson, meanwhile, kept saying that it was a conspiracy against him and blamed the owner of the Sony Music. The real bad thing was the catalog, which now included the millions of rights to the Sony Music, and also wanted to buy the half of the catalog from Michael Jackson, who was helping many people, and this is why the power of the music industry was unhappy with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was also in debt. During this time, Michael Jackson was offered a world tour and 10 shows from a company called AEG. Michael Jackson signed the contract under intense pressure, but then this company asked him for more shows, approximately 50 shows. According to Michael Jackson, he was very weak. This company called AEG began to pressurize Michael Jackson so that he would do 50 shows for him. And so did Dr. Conrad Murray was hired by the same IG company as Michael Jackson's doctor. The same doctor mentioned at the beginning of the video who was injecting Michael Jackson from propofol that caused Michael Jackson's death. This drug was illegal and the doctor started injecting him. Now the question is, why did the doctor injected Michael Jackson? According to some people, Dr. Conrad Murray was only person behind him. There was the same powerful people who threatened Michael Jackson. As I told you, these powerful people wanted to buy Michael Jackson and music catalog. And maybe because of someone making different cases to Michael Jackson, these songs and catalogs become life threatening for Michael Jackson. I didn't say it myself, but according to Michael Jackson's sister, Latoya Jackson, Michael Jackson used to say it that one day I will be killed for my same music catalog. And after Jackson's death, various people started talking about buying the same music. The thing I mentioned above, that Michael Jackson used to cry on phone and say that they will kill me or he will kill me. Michael Jackson used to talk to AEG owner, according to his eldest son. The same AEG company that hired Michael Jackson to do 50 shows and in which Dr. Conrad Murray was Michael Jackson's personal doctor. And then, after all, Sony Music brought the music catalog, the company which Michael Jackson hated the most. They also had all the rights of the music that was unreleased of Michael Jackson. Okay, so how much did you like this video? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I hope you like this video, and bye.